一緒に頑張りましょうね。
Oops. My bad. Okay, hello everyone! Hello! For real this time. I totally wasn't muted. I was just checking on you guys and making sure you're actually paying attention, you know. And now that I got your attention. Hello and welcome! Yes, finally the Kraken Zero, the Kraken you've been asking for. Hope you've all been having a wonderful week so far. A wonderful start to your new year. So you know what I did today, guys? My old ass, cheap ass chair.
I believe in magic, my GI heart, my GI heart, my GI heart.
Thank you, Maygi, for 10 months. So my cheap ass, scuffed ass chair fell apart, and I had
33 months of tier 2 sub BTW non-pen credit.
Frenzy, thanks for 33 months of T2 poggers, insane. Thank you so much. But yeah, I went shopping for a new chair, and I went to Costco, and it was so busy, and there were so many people, and I was just in like freaking evasion mode, just like bob and weave around all the freaking patrol mobs. Okay, it was bad, and for some reason they didn't have the chair I was looking for. Like, I've tried like gamer chairs before, and I've considered, like, I've seen some like really cute gamer chairs, you know. So like I've totally considered getting like some cute chair like online somewhere, but TBH, I feel like if you're ever gonna get a chair, you better just get the boring ass, plain ass black office chair, because they're so much better. The gaming chairs suck. They all freaking suck. Luffy, thanks
My
for 15
GI
months.
inspect.
Thank you. Herman Miller, you know, I didn't even know what a Herman Miller chair was until... Like, I was talking to my mom, and of course she suggests that as the first thing. I'm like, Mom, that's so expensive. And she's like, oh, it's okay, I'll buy it for you. But bro, those chairs are like $1,000. Freaking $1,000 chair. I didn't even know you could pay $1,000 for a chair. Like, what the F? It looks like pretty much exactly the same as the black office chair that I wanted to get from Costco, the one I couldn't find. Like, they have these like mesh chairs, like yeah, that's like the good one that I was looking for. It looks the same, but it's like 10 times more expensive. I don't know what's so good about it, but apparently everyone says also that is the chair to go for, you know, cheap in comparison to what I spent on Dragon. That's true. But yeah, I mean, when you think about it, you know, a chair is like, it's an investment, you know. It's easy to not take care of yourself, not to take care of your posture. And my mom is always saying like, yeah, good health is priceless, you know. You'll be sorry once you're older, you know, all that stuff, you know. Yeah, I guess we should just accept the Asian mom wisdom. But anyways, welcome everyone. Welcome Abu, welcome Luis Delgado, welcome Granules, welcome Seven Up Haka, welcome Delta, welcome Alexandra, welcome Frenzy, welcome Fanboy the Seducer, interesting name again. Welcome Valsvinga, welcome Tapping, welcome Yulia, welcome Lucky, welcome Zero, welcome Little Living, welcome Lighty, welcome Speed Gamer, welcome anyone else who I forgot to read off. Hello everyone! And so yes, I'm totally grinding some Kraken off to the side. Like, how if I won't do this to the side because this is AFK as heck. You hear you can get those kind of chairs for insanely cheap from some office clearance? True! But do you really want a chair that some dude's been sitting on for how many, who knows how many years? I mean, I guess it would be a big discount, right? But just don't buy a gaming chair. That stuff is junk. No, I agree. I've tried gaming chairs. There's nothing good about them, you know. So, tomorrow's a working day. Can't really watch the stream. Came here to say thanks for the guides and hi from Norway, Ukraine. Oh, like thanks for stopping by, and don't worry about it too much. I appreciate it nonetheless. But it's my pleasure. I'm glad you like the guides and everything. Oh, speaking of which, I don't know how many of you guys have already seen it, but I did a video. I mean, technically the video's been done for like 4 days. I just published it today along with the numbers. Here, let me pull up the TLDR for you guys. You didn't watch it yet? Okay, I mean, all the better, right? Here, let me pull this up. So we could, because I want to start out talking about this one, because I just got this one out, and I think it's a good thing to talk about. If I could only freaking find it. Where is it?
Tesvina gifted a tier 1 sub to Firehawk Plus.
Oh, Tesvina, thanks for gifting the subs to Firehawk Plus, and welcome! Okay, so, this video I just got out is... The topic is Stella Sora FTP friendly? Which is a loaded question. Like, what even is FTP friendly? So, it's kind of ironic, but... A lot of people... For some reason, I find there's so many people who, like, go super deep into, like, the calculations and the pool income and everything. But honestly, like, pool income, pool probability, that is something that I would always prefer prefer to Fielscraft. I never like actually counting the polls and calculating how many polls I can do of hats and all of that. I don't like doing that. I think that's totally something that you should just not look at the number for, right? Just don't look at it. Don't just whatever you get, you pull it and just don't think too much about it, right? So I totally am more on board to Fielscraft with that one, but because Stella Sora had such a rough launch and so many people doom posting it, I figured it would be good to talk about it and do a video and show what's changed over time, right? So we can just take a look from a number perspective and think to ourselves, is that fair? Because I don't even know what's fair or not, right? So, okay, let's take a look. Actually, I have a couple of things to show you. Just out of curiosity, I made this short poll on Twitter. And I asked this. When you're playing a gacha game as an FTP, what % of banners do you expect to be able to get the rate up character on? Because it's like, of course this is going to be like just anecdotal experiences from people, right? And it seems like most people seem to say like 50-50, right? I mean, if that makes sense, right? 50-50. I feel like for most gacha games, you typically, you have a decent chance to pull. Like for Hoyo model games, you can hit the 5-star pity, but it's a 50-50 whether you get the right one, Of course, different games have very different gacha models. Like Umamusume, there's a lot of banners, and you are not expected to pull on every single banner. If you did, you would have to be a giga whale, but also it would be really useless to pull on every banner, So it's kind of like apples and oranges, but I decided to ask this anyways just to get a general idea of like what people's Fielscraft was for how often they get the limited unit. So anyways, in the video, which there is a write-up for it as well if you don't want to watch, but you should totally watch, okay? It's for those who didn't know, for the write-up, I literally just copy pasta the script, and then I change a few things. Like I'll change some things into tables, I'll rewrite some things, but for the most part it's copy pasta. So I think it's probably less effort to listen to the video now. So anyways, I ran the numbers in this video, and here is the TLDR results. Oh, it's too big. It's way too big. Oops. No, it's skinny. Okay, there you go. Can you survive Stella Sora as FTP? So I defined 3 different gambling behaviors. 3 different pulling behaviors. Now, don't get me wrong, this doesn't cover like every way people pull gachas. There's definitely some in between or whatever, So the 3 behaviors I defined was the responsible behavior, the power chasing behavior, and then the gambling behavior. For if you're responsible, you only pull if you can guarantee, and you stop once you get the unit. Unless you're almost to spark, then you probably want to spark anyway, right? If you're like 10 pulls off. And then the power chaser is someone who wants to always spark because it's technically efficient to always spark and not, you know, not spark when you can just spark. Efficient, yes, but it means you will be getting a lot of dudes. In fact, you have a 34% chance to hit talent 1, 25 to hit talent 2, 12% for talent 3, almost 45% for talent 4, and 1.5% to get a maxed out unit from 1 spark. I mean, it's a chance. Okay, you're telling me there's a chance? Yes, there is a chance. And some people like that extra power, you know. Like, you have a waifu you really like, so you want to make them super strong, you know. I've totally been in that boat a number of times, you know. Do we know if Chitose is coming back? You started the game halfway through the Fuyuka banner. Yes. She will be coming back. Who knows when? But she also will be put on the standard banner eventually. So we have that. Oh yeah, and then last but not least, if you just dump all your pulls anytime you have pulls, you can still get 47% of limited units. This is without ever sparking. Okay, like, you're never going to spark, and you still get almost half of units. Like, I don't know about you, but that's really not so bad, you know. It's really not so bad, in my opinion, anyway. Okay. So yeah. You know, I never really put out a definitive statement to whether I think the game is FTP friendly or not, because it's up in the air what FTP friendly even means. Cause, I mean, let's be real. Gacha games are made to take your money. That's just how they are, you know. They're a business. So to call any of them friendly would not make much sense. So I just... The whole point of this post was to just put the numbers out and let people decide for themselves whether they think that these ons are worth it or not, you know. Yeah, what is FTP friendly? It means different things to different people, which is why it's like, it would be a big mistake for me to say definitively one or the other, you know. But I wanted to put the information and see what people think. And of course you're going to get some people schizo posting, okay? Guys, I wanted you guys to help me interpret this comment. I got a comment on Reddit. Amazing platform, I know. I got this comment that it just did not make sense to me. Okay. Here, let's take a look. I understand what you're trying to say here. There are two major issues. First, Stella Sora wouldn't be what it was if Demon players hadn't complained. Proof. The event giving 1800 currency every 2 levels wasn't there in the beginning. And proof 2, Chitose didn't have an event. Proof 3, the monthly sucked. And it's like... I literally don't know, man. Like... I understand what you're trying to say here. Like, no! Please explain to me, because I never made any sense. I never said one or the other. So, and I don't know why he's saying like, oh, but here's proof 1, proof 2, proof 3. Like, actually schizo posting. Proof? Arguments? Like, who are you talking to? Literally, who are you talking to? I don't know, man. I was confused. And I'm even more confused that it's like, this is one of the like more upvoted comments as well. It's like, Did I miss something? Like I must have totally missed something. So, Koala, if you can please explain to me, okay, like, I don't disagree with these points. I just don't understand why you're pointing it as an argument and like putting like bulletproofs and saying this is proof that this and it's like, what are you trying to say? You know, it's like, huh? I'm confused, man. Like, well, yeah, who is he talking to? Okay, I don't understand. Arguing with ghosts. Yeah. It's a response to basically the video because it's a response to the post. If anyone wants to read up the post and see the graphs and everything, I will drop that in the chat. Okay, that it has all of the graphs and whatnot. So if you want to read for yourself, that's there. But yeah, like, I don't know. All in all, I think it's literally as the thumbnail explains it. The thumbnail reads better than you might think, right? Like getting almost 50% gambling or 60% responsible. I think that those odds are better than what you might imagine, what the average person imagines. Like, especially considering how much it was doom posted, you know, which is the reason of the appeal of the title. It's to say, you know, people are doom posting this, but maybe it's not as bad as you think. Look at the numbers, right? That's kind of the whole premise of the video. Is the community still doom posting? I mean, I would like to imagine that the people playing the game enjoy the game for the game and don't care about the doom posting, you know. But that being said, you're always gonna have people doom post because for whatever reason, you know. But yeah, there's definitely still some here and there, you know. Like, I would say that the end game right now is a bit lacking, you know. But they are adding like new things, and you know, I don't mind like a low maintenance game, you know, which it totally is. You can hop on and do your dailies in 30 seconds if you don't care that much, you know, which is fine. Collect cute waifus, move on. Play other games, grind RuneScape, do whatever. Yeah. But it's like what there is for like gameplay and like theory crafting, I do enjoy. Also, I am sitting on like a hard ass plastic chair, and it is horrible. Dude, I need to get a new chair for real. But yeah, I appreciate the theory crafting and whatnot. It's always min-maxing is always cool to do, you know. Your niche gacha just died back vegan. No, I'm sorry to hear that. It's my fault for what I did to that poor chair. Okay, I mean, I would slap like the armrest. Okay, I that shouldn't break the chair, but it just broke. Like I rolled backwards on it, and I heard a snap. I thought I rolled over something, but it was like something on the chair broke. I don't even know what broke. I just know something broke. You call these kind of gacha games bonsai game where you spend very little time on it daily, but you slowly build up power while you do so. Yeah. And I think it's nice, you know. Just a number and go up. Very chill game. Cute girls. And yeah. it's good enough, you know. That's the sound of my old back working. Excuse you, okay? I have excellent posture and I always sit up straight, okay? I'm very responsible. Yes, I'm very responsible. It sounds like a retirement game. I mean, it's not a retirement game. It's just something chill and low maintenance, which is it's good if you're playing a lot of other games. Like the thing about like gacha, a lot of gacha games, especially like the more low maintenance ones, is like a lot of gachas, like even like a lot of gachas that are not considered low maintenance. Most of them, there really isn't too much gameplay to play anyway, you know. In like the open world gacha games, it's you really don't need to do much there either, and the dailies are extremely tedious and whatnot. Like logging in to spam the same domain like several times takes up like 15 minutes of your time, you know. So yeah, for what's quite literally nothing burger content. Stella is a great side game. It's a game for employed people. True. And you know, I mean, I'll say it again. That's one reason why I always find games like OSRs having good long-term appeal, because it's a game that you could put down and pick up whenever you feel like it, without being FOMO, whatever that fuels the current ecosystem of live service games. A lot of gachas just pretty much operate off FOMO, you know. Do I not change the main menu BGM? No. I am happy with the default music, okay? Okay, anyways, I think that's enough yapping. Let's get into some catch-up, okay? Yeah, a lot of the Stella stuff is you can do it on very minimal free time. But then that also raises the question some people have of like, oh, but is there even a, you know, if you do the dailies in 30 seconds, like what gameplay is there? I mean, there's still content for when you want to like min-max and stuff, you know? There's still stuff to do. 28 out of 48 missions done. Yeah, okay, my bad. We haven't read the story, you know? So why don't we start with that? I already read the first one, so we'll continue from there. Laru led me into a warehouse that's filled with wrapped presents. We've only got one sleigh. How are we supposed to fit all these? We'll make it fit. Otherwise, there's no way we'll finish the deliveries today. If only we could launch the gifts like cannonballs straight into the kids' laps. You're a genius! Oh my god, we're getting the lore for why she has a present cannon. Okay, wow, we're getting the lore. If we could use magic to turn the cannon sling into a gift launcher, deliveries would be so much easier. But I mean, wouldn't it be kind of dangerous then? And next year, I could just set the address on the list as drop coordinates and deliver everything right from the office without breaking a sweat. You thought the crow would come up at some point? I was disappointed that it's just a decor. Oh, really? No, I'm disappointed too. I mean, we got some cute animations on the official Twitter for the crow giving her special holiday prize or whatever. So that was cool. Oh, shall we test it out right now? I can't manage it. With my magic, the gifts would explode into fireworks the moment they're fired. Then you're just daydreaming. Let's make your photo flatter this year. How is that possible? I mean, true, I'm not flat at all, you know. I'm totally three-dimensional, which is totally the opposite of flat, you know. I remember when I debuted my 3D model, I was like... The catchline was no longer flat, which is true, you know. 2D model is flat, okay. 3D model it has 3 dimensions. Put me under the hydraulic press, and then I'll just become a 2D tuber again. Gotta get an LTD model like Lily Babe. How do I pronounce that? But that's the character in the new event, right? Oh, I missed the last dialogue. I could, leaving the engineering to the professionals. I'll draft the proposal and send it to Greyside Academy. I'm basically handing their new research project for next year. And when it actually gets made, I'll have them mention your name in the thank yous. And I'm gonna read her affinity story. I already read it myself. Yeah, I mean, cause you know, I was curious to why she's in the freaking present. I skipped it initially just to get it on stream, but I went back to watch it later. Yeah, that's something. Alright then, I'll gratefully accept. It'd be real nice if such a spell existed. That way, even during the festival, I could go fishing in peace. You probably don't know this, Tyrant. Night fishing at the harbor in winter is a unique pleasure. Especially in winter, around the Snow Edge Festival, you can see glowing fish rising to the surface in schools. It's truly beautiful, like something straight out of a fairy tale. There are fish that glow. Of course! I'll take you to see them sometime. You really like those fish, huh? You know, she and I can get along. Freaking love fish. Mochi would also get along. And she also likes sucking off. But by sucking off, she means like... She wants to like be efficient, you know? It's not sucky, it's not lazy to be like efficient with getting the things you want to get done, you know? Like, I have programs to like, parse through character and disk data and whatnot to, generate a skeleton for the spreadsheet thing, so I don't have to like manually type out, like the names of all the potentials and the basic numbers and everything. That's being efficient. Efficient! Ahahaha! I see what you did there. They're beautiful! Who wouldn't like them? I mean, the look on your face just now. You looked softer when you talked about them. I did? You must have imagined it. Anyway, those gifts are loaded up. Let's go. The kids are waiting for us. Hey, you know what's cool about, Christmas Laura? It means that the other 4 stars are not doomed to be 4 stars forever, you know? Like, I really like Caramel's design, but she's kind of giga mid right now, you know? But luckily, you know, we'll get an ult for her at some time. So that'll be nice. As if to hide something, Laru grabbed my arm and hurried me out of the warehouse. By the way, does every kid get a gift during this noise festival? That's right. Starting this year, everyone gets one. Starting this year. And yeah, in previous years, only kids in the gold and silver districts would get presents. But this year, someone suggested that every child in the city should receive them. A whisper in the wind says Coronas might see a resurgence beyond even Firenze. Has Firenze even been officially mentioned? I've seen a lot of people mention her. Like, I'm not blind to it. I've heard people talking about her. I have no clue what she even looks like, but although I want to say I'm not too much of a Coronas fan. I mean, she's cool, I guess. I like her awakened art a lot better than her base art. I feel like her Coronas' base art, it totally doesn't capture her correctly. You know? I think that's why even you, the Queen of Suckers, is R. That should be is required putting the effort. Wait. I don't know, this sentence is oh wait, R is right. Wait, really? That's why oh, never mind, I'm stupid, never mind, I'm stupid, I'm stupid, forget I said anything. Hey, I know where to draw the line. Yeah, my bad, dude. Okay, my bad. I just got back on a normal schedule today. I maybe mildly cooked myself. But yeah, rich old land. Dude, okay, riches. For those who know, her affinity live shooting. It's a little it's a little too much for me. That's all I'll say. But she's cute. Work efficiently, then fully enjoy deserved free time. That's my motto, which means I take my work seriously. Yeah, she also takes her sucking off seriously. Me too. Also, Xpedic, thanks for 9 months. Yay! Can I give you the best Buyuka team potentials for boss Blitz? Or is it the same as the video I made before? I haven't even looked at the new boss Blitz. Let me take a peek at that, you know. So I'll do that after this story. And this particular job is very rewarding. Why would anyone want to slack off? As, you know, Grace Imperium acts on behalf of the god Grace. To the children, we're like divine messengers, bringing them gifts and blessings. When you see their eyes sparkling with joy and innocence, that's the best part. So Laru has this side to her too. Justice really is the job that makes everyone's dreams come true. We cut through a few narrow streets and reached the area that Laru got assigned to. The first address, East 1st Street, number 123. It's this way. Hold on. If we go from door to door, we'll be here all night. Watch and learn. Huff. Hey! Kids living on East 1st Street and East 2nd Street! The Snowman's messengers are here with gifts! Oh wow, I didn't think of that. As long as the presents get delivered, any method works. It's just playing like the ice cream machine sound, dude. I've had ice cream machines come out near my apartment as well, and when I hear the jingle, dude, something inside me awakens. I'm like, holy crap, the ice cream machine. Hello, internet. Hello, yes, that's me. Ah, it's the fishing queen. Haha, Fishing Queen? What kind of dumb nickname is that? Wait, don't tell me they mean me. Fishing Queen, what are you doing here? I am not the Fishing Queen. I am the smallest messenger, here to deliver presents to you all. The rumors are true. Of course. Why else would my sling be full of them? Right. So where do you live? Oh well, that's kind of creepy. Just like bring it in and ask them that, you know. It is 2nd Street, number 432. Let's see. Yep, it's on the list. Here, this one is yours. See? This is real. Oh, thank you so much. Since you're the first one to get a gift today, I'll give you an important job. Oh, like, is she gonna make them do work for her? Yeah? You can help me by telling everyone to come get their presents. Oh, she's smart. Got it. Just wait there, I'll go get them. Expert sector showing off her skills, yeah. And by skills, she means working efficiently. And by working efficiently, she means getting the kids to help work for her. Don't rush. Everyone gets one. Line up. One at a time. Oh my god! Look at the penguin! Dude, I love penguins. I have a bunch of stuffed penguins. Can I get one too? Of course you can! Go on, be brave and ask the nice lady yourself. Wow. They can... Of course the kids have less social anxiety than the parents. Hi, I'd like a gift too. I live at East 1st Street, number 165. Arseny, thanks for the prime. Welcome to the Pink DJ code. This art is pretty cute. I like this one. Firefly spotted. Laru's actually enjoying herself. She looks like a different person. Is this cannon real? Stop calling me that. And the cannon's just ready to display. It doesn't actually fire. So don't touch it, okay? It doesn't work. But didn't the Grace Imperium people say... Don't tell them the truth. What if they start asking to play with it? True that. What are you whispering out? A grown-up secret? Well, we were planning to use the cannon to deliver presents, but it's not possible yet. That's why we didn't tell anyone. Why don't you make a wish to the snowish tree spirit? Hmm? A rustling sound comes from nearby. Dot dot dot. That child wears clothes different from the children in the Ash District. Hi, are you here for a present too? Come and pick one. Oh, her hair just went straight up. And she's off. Okay, hang on. Let's check out ball splits real fast. So we have fire shield on both sides. This one minion damage. So she has 2 forms. One takes minion damage and one takes increased skill damage. And if you deal minion damage, it increases the duration of the skill damage. Don't forget weekly boss is true. So, okay, I'll be honest, I never even coded in half some of the minion stuff on laru because minions are just so scuffed. But like, talking strictly Fuyuka, you might get better mileage on the skill build with this in mind. I would have to recalc it though. You can totally ult during the downtime. Like you could do the skill build and do the ult build and ult when it's in the minion form. Other side. When you do a lot of support skill damage, it's skill damage taken. So a lot of skill damage shell. I think you're supposed to use Mystique on this one, right? 'Cause this one's dark, right? And there's gonna be a new dark unit soon. Yeah, this makes sense. And this one is just generically consistent skill damage buff. Skill damage taken buff. So you will probably get real good results with the skill build. That being said, we can still try the yeah, this boss is this boss is also completely stationary. That's nice. I don't know. I mean, we can totally try it, you know. Maybe we'll do a quick run. But I don't think I even have a good skill build. Which one is my skill build? What's this? This is OT. Oh, I definitely don't have a skill build with Fuyuka. Oh, it supports skill damage. Oh, my bad. Okay, never mind. I guess for this one you cannot wait. Or both of them support only? No, this one is generic. How does the laru main record play really bad? Really bad. I mean, do you want to see how bad it is? Oh yeah, I guess you can just play OT mode for this. Yeah, and this is a 33 record too. Laru dreams big. And it was just a dream, okay? It did not turn out that good. Just... Oh, wait. Oh, this is where I'm going to regret life for not having charge efficiency, huh? Yes, I mean... Okay, well, let's see how much we regret life, okay? I mean, I have charge efficiency on Flora, which is the most important one, but it would help to have charge on more than just Flora. Hold up, I have to pick up my torso scene. Look, I can totally alt tab to RuneScape in the middle of this and not lose any uptime. Probably last skill and then I hold everything for here. Hold on. Oh, it would be so good to not worry about things not like falling out of this AoE. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang! And go. Boom! 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 100 mil punch without ulti shell? Crazy! Dude, wait, who needs ulti shell? What the F? That was pretty good. You forget to tap her skill after she ults. It like does like nothing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. hold on here. Did you know that the animation actually goes a little faster if you have the animation on? The more you know. Look at the technique score. Dude, I didn't even read what the technique score thing was. Oh, getting some good punches in there. Oh, shoot! I'm really interested to see the damage breakdown after this one. Oh, I also heard they changed the I hate this ability, dude. I should just back the F off, okay? I should respect the content. Oh wait. I shouldn't have used that. I shouldn't have used that. I need to wait. I'm trolling. Okay, now. That's might be my last ult now because I trolled. Yeah, TBH is like you're not. Oh, I'm almost dead. I think I'm late. Since I'm on OT build, I'm not really doing that much anyways, you know. Very late to break, unfortunately. Oh no, crit. It's okay, guys. She lit. Okay, that's all that matters. Technique score times 1. Wow, wait. What? 5%? I thought this was support damage show. Eh? Oh, you have to destroy the light bulb. My bad. I mean, the OT build still pretty freaking solid. Okay, good. Wait, did I just high roll? Because I hit like what 400 some mil at the on the first ult. I feel like I didn't like if I had that on the other boss with 100% OT damage taken. That would be close to like 1 mil. Can I show the build? Yes. This is one of the better ones I hit. Max Iron Fist, peak performance. Missing one finishing blow. I have the 666 Fairy Tale Celebration resumed with Toy Army, the 3 important buffs on Laru. Foreshadowing later for No Max, which are the 2 more important ones for Flora, and then a couple of points on guest performer and reinforced impression. If you want a full priority list, you can refer to my Twitter post. If you haven't seen that, that should be pretty helpful in hang on, let me link this. And I'll just open this up right now. So if you don't have Twitter or whatever, you don't want to open it, I'll hold that up for you guys. You have no idea what you're doing wrong, but you can't hit past 100k with the same build. I don't know, did I just freaking high roll the crit RNG or what? I feel like maybe I just high rolled. I don't know. Because I don't like I hit like 500 mil ult with double ult damage. Maybe emblem difference, maybe. So if you want to screenshot this, these are the potential priorities. Okay, slight correction. Okay, if you have crit rate emblems, okay, all of a sudden foreshadowing verification becomes super important. Okay. You have Rainbow Tunnel Furika, Lara, try again later. Yeah, I mean, like especially with Flora on foreshadowing verification, you can have huge variance on crits, like huge variance. So yeah, like you saw some of those ult punches did like freaking 20 mil, some of them did like 100 mil. Kind of big deal. What is my Fuyuka running? I have OT +1, Rainbow Pen crit, some garbage, some crit rate, I guess. Is Ultimate better in Menace Arena? Hard to say. I've been like giga sucking on Menace Arena, so I can't answer like how the top floors of that go. But yeah, you're going like just on paper, you're going to overkill. You're going to overkill and quote unquote waste a ton of damage. Is it worth for Is it worth for Lara to use her as main DPS? No. Like, okay, just to give you an example, okay, of what Laru main DPS damage looks like. Okay, here's an example. This is with double support Flora and Shishia. And Shishia is T1 as well, so a little extra buff here as well. Will there be a new event after the Laru event? Yes, we get a new event with like every patch, so it would be weird if we did not get one. So the super awkward thing about Laru main is that since her ulti is a transform, right? So I'm going to wait here and use her ulti on Ray. Actually, I need to wait for Flora ulti, and which is taking a hot minute. I want to get all of this up at the same time. Okay. So like the thing about Laru's ulti is that she's forced to unfield it for 12 seconds, which on main is extremely feels suspicious, you know. Works great on support, works not so great on main. So I wouldn't say that ult is DPS loss, especially given how saturated I mean, there's a lot of... She has a lot of potentials that give her obscene buffs during her ult, which are really good to synergize with other short duration buffs like Lethal Inferno to like do high damage on burst. But it's just... She loses more... Not me, almost dying in mistake. She loses more on... She loses more on support on main than she does on support. If that makes sense. It would be a Chitose situation, no event disc. I mean, I'm just inclined to believe there is no Chitose event just because she was the first unit, and you know, they didn't want to drop an event on us so soon. the units that got cocked, unfortunately, yeah, because the free discs are kind of real important. I mean, like in seeing how all the other characters have been now, you know, in hindsight, I feel like it would make sense if they just gave us like a free event quality Chitose disc. Also, I want to say again, this chair freaking sucks freaking poop, and it's freaking hurting my butt. It's the cheapest ass folding plastic chair I'm sitting on, and I have to deal with this until I get a new chair. I almost didn't want to stream today because of how much this chair sucks. Like, I can't sit on it for more than a couple hours without, you know, feeling a little stiff. Please watch it. No. He's on the bed. Watch the stream. Okay, well, I need to finish off this event story. How long is this, guys? How long will this be if I read the whole thing? You can just shield on the other one to claim the Queen's Crystals. Yeah. I mean, I'll be doing it eventually, so I'm not in no rush to do it right now because I'll totally probably redo it as soon as the next unit's out. Dude, it's... my luck is going to run out soon and it's gonna suck when it does. It's on. Oh. Sora, thanks for the follow. Welcome. 1 hour of reading alone, 2 hours on stream. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I have 64k crystals somehow, okay? As FTP. FTP BTW, okay? I really would like to buy the monthly pass, but I wanted to keep my account FTP for now. But guys, this chair is so bad. It's so bad. It's... Oh, I have expiring soda. A lot of it. I mean, we'll drink the soda in a second. Okay. What should I use it on? Emblem gambling. I really feel like my Laru should have done more damage there. She really did not do much. Do you ever use 4-star discs? Yeah, I totally have some Copium 4-star things. FTP status revoked because of the CC video contest thing. Oh right, I got like 3k crystals from that, so technically it's a cheater account, you know. Time to just embrace the not FTP. Are they only usable at high crescendo? Not really, but I mean, they all are pretty far below any 5-star discs. My bank is full? Full of what? What the F is in my bank? Garbage. A sack of onions. I just put a single piece of seaweed in there. I mean, as the game goes on, we will have so many event discs. Like, Fire is eating so good because of the double Fire discs. Also, I don't know how many of you guys have level 80 discs, but dude, tell me there's not any bigger ripoff than leveling up this, okay? 112 yellow things and 560k dollars for like 40 base attack. Bro, it's so expensive. You mean the last uncapped is worth it though, because you get the 2%. Which I don't know why I haven't done this. You can uncap it, but then the leveling up is like... party base attack is nice, but it's like I have some other super neglected things, you know, and what's the third best fire disc? Oh well, it just so happens that I have this open on the side. Wait. How long has this MS Paint been open? Wait. Guys, hang on. How long has this MS Paint been covering the screen? I thought I minimized it, but it was already open. Oh, my bad. I mean, you weren't looking at anything important anyways. Okay, probably. So these are the... Wait, I just put it up. Oh, I see. Okay, I was going crazy. I swear it wasn't up. I swear it wasn't up. Like, I looked to the side, but then I saw the source wasn't hidden. I'm like, wait a second. Has that been blocking the screen the whole time? Would have been kind of embarrassing if so. So, these are the raw values for the disc, which... You know, it's hard to take things 100% at face value, because if you have a lot of discs, this isn't necessarily to say that, this isn't necessarily saying that, you know, firework is better than some other option. Just because, remember, limited discs have more base stats than, the FTP discs. So, and you still get the statistic value from the backline as well, right? So if you have the 2 event discs and you need a third one, obviously if you have Battle Pass, it's good. Cataclysm's good. The standard is even better if you have that. A lot of good options. And if you're curious to where the 4 stars are, because this is the first video I did not have the 4 stars on, but it doesn't mean I didn't calculate them. Let me pull them up. So this is the data for all the discs. Why is the data range not included? Also, hello Catgirl, hope you're doing well today. Okay, so this, cause like I normally do two tables, but I already did 2 tables, one for Fuyuka team and one for laru team. So I didn't want to do like 4 graph tables, it would be too much. But if you must know, okay, these are the numbers, including the 4 stars. Actually, I guess you can't really see. I mean, this is kind of hard to read. Okay, but these are the 4-star discs. These ones. I'm not doing more calcs. But people are asking questions, so I've been answering them. Do I think less randomness on Ascension would make the game better? I think there's a lot that can improve with Ascension, you know. It certainly does feel like smashing your head into the wall if you're going for something super specific, especially like if you're doing something like a support DPS, like Nazuka. If you're focusing on like Nazuka potentials or as laru in the backline potentials, it's kind of hard to get all 5 potentials on support, especially because the game will keep trying to shove main potentials in your face. Is there any good team with Snow Laru that isn't old build? Yeah, you can build her as DPS and she does pretty good. And with the calcs, does it include Harmony skill level 1 or level 5? Level 2, actually, because level 2 is a lot more relatable. Because like for the most part, you shouldn't be prioritizing harmony level that much over getting the right potentials. That might change in the future once everyone has like super OP max crescendo. But for now, potentials, getting the good potentials is key. But like yeah, as laru DPS, which will look something like, where is it? Where is my laru DPS? I don't know if I even ran a good one. Because there's no point for me to run one because I do have Fuyuka. All the 31s are like bad. Most of them are pretty bad. Don't be fooled by the number. The number not good. The best records are like these. Okay, half of these are the good ones. What would I change on Ascension? That's a tough one. No, I would definitely need to like sit down and hash out some proper thoughts. I can't just come up with something on the spot because it'd be pretty hard. Okay. But because like when these records are high level, like look at this. It's high level because you're hitting a lot of notes and harmonies, but getting a few % more here and there from harmony means nothing compared to the amount of damage you gain from potentials. Even like a B tier potential on a support could contribute like 10% total damage, you know? Which is probably going to be a lot more valuable than any +1 level in a harmony skill. Damage burst for other teams is nice, but constant damage is also nice. But yeah, but that's the thing. Like the thing with this game is that there is such a focus on burst. That even when you're playing like, hang on, even if you're playing like if you're playing like laru DPS, which is in general like this is like a DPS build, a constant DPS build, but at the same time it's kind of not, because you have stuff like ammo rain and toy army, which gives you a bajillion buffs during your ult, right? And stuff like this, will are all short duration buffs that if you pop them all at the same time, you can get some insane burst. And because break windows are a thing, and you get 50% bonus damage during that, it's already pushing you towards stacking all buffs and going all systems go during one specific window. So unfortunately, even when you have like a DPS build, you know, you can DPS really freaking hard during the burst window, more so than getting any more generic damage. Like for Stella Sora, a lot of her other options outside of these three for damage are pretty mid. Pretty freaking mid. You bet I'm already close to top 100 of Muspets. Hahaha. Very funny. I only did one run just now. Okay, so I only have half of the stars. I haven't touched the other one yet. So doing half of it puts me at 1,000, guys. Well, people 800k. Holy. Insane.
座礁のリスクがあるから、暗礁や浅瀬には気をつけるんだぞ。
Yeah, but yeah, that's just multipliers, you know. Multiplying multipliers. Is Flora Main really good? It's less of Flora Main being good, but more of that. There's a huge problem running Flora in support. Cause like if you're running Flora in support and you want, it's like Snowy Laru is your main DPS, but she's also support. Let's see the problem with this. Okay, let's see the problem. Main tracker. Main tracker. Main tracker. Main tracker. Yeah, it's like half of her bots all only affect the main tracker. And when you want to buff a support, you have more options when you put her on support main. I mean, when you don't put her on support. How are people getting 200k with Shia? Good question. Maybe I'll give my Shia a run. Let's see how good she does. I don't even know where I left my Shia. Does she even have Rainbow Pen? No. She has garbage. No potential +3 insight. You don't understand how people get all the big numbers. Well, just on emblems alone, like the difference between like good emblems and like mediocre, like what I have here, is easily like 2x damage already. I mean, farming emblems is always it's nothing feels worse than drinking a ton of soda and then I mean, okay, you know what? Let's make mistakes, okay? Nothing feels worse than spending a ton of energy and then slamming rerolls and getting nothing. We're looking for skill +3 and oh, support 3. Oh, that's funny. Hold up, I might keep this one. I'm totally keeping this one. And we'll reroll something else. Cause a rainbow pen by itself. Oh, okay. Okay, there is something. Now we can look this one. Oh, T-build. Oh, T-build. No. Oh, okay, wait. We get 10 and 1 auto attack level. And that's as good as it gets, I guess. Okay, you know what? That's not so bad. Not so bad. Cause if you didn't know, she has main talents, they scale with their skill level. How much is level 80 disc versus 90? Very negligible, but get the uncapped. The uncapped gives you base stats. It gives you like 2% Ignis or whatever. You do not need to level it to 90 after. Do I have Rainbow Pen? Yes. This. Oh, team 1. 110 pen crit rate attack. What is derivative damage? It is... You know the funny... the funny bonus effects in Cataclysm only, yeah, it's just that. It's useless. Is max talent a big difference? It's like 50. For most characters, it's like between 40 to 50%. Guess we'll roll a little over here as well. Actually, yeah, I mean, well, we can try if you. Nope, nothing. Yeah, I'm curious to see what they change for it later. Okay, you know what? Let's do a quick Shia run. I'm just curious to see how much damage it does. Wait, hang on, people. Oh, right, hang on. So you're telling me there's no... You're telling me there's no... light up, but people are still using Shia. And doing pretty good. That's kind of crazy. Is Gold Fan worth blocking? No. No. Do not. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. Wait, what is this record? I don't even know if this one's good. Good enough. Hang on, let me restart. Let me get a good start. Oh, there actually are ads here, so it's possible you can get 3 base hits over here. Wait, I had no line of sight there for a second. I don't know, guys. I'm not really doing too much here. Am I missing something? Have I considered an emblem re-rolling guide? Oh yeah, what would that be like? Oh, just get lucky? Or maybe, or just to prioritize, because like I talked about the priorities in my videos anyway, which I think should be helpful. My shield's not T5. I mean, that's only a difference of 50% damage, you know. I shouldn't, like, I feel like I'm off by like several fold. I'm. There must be some. Oh wait, hold up. What if they're doing some like night rabbit build, you know? Would that be crazy? Okay, maybe that would be crazy. Because there are ads, right? And you can splash damage off the ads. But I mean, okay, I guess there really are not too many ads. And like this boss is kind of small, okay? It's kind of hard to get all the hits in. Also, I don't know. I feel like Shia hurts my hands to play every time. Such is the cost of her, true. Ow. But it's like since this boss is kind of small, you really have to get pretty close to it, or else you're going to miss hits, because that's the thing with Shia is like, because it's like a shotgun, it's a spray. If you're not like freaking hugging them, okay, you are going to be missing a lot of damage. What are Telia's things doing all the way down there? I don't know. 35k feels pretty mid to me. Do I plan on teasing every new character in the future? I'll try my best. So hold up. Do we have a new character coming out tomorrow? We should, right? Are we doing something wrong? That's what I'm wondering. Hang on. Wait, let me peek the team they're using again. And they are just the generic Shia team. I mean, like the 75. It's like mine was only 35. Okay, but I'm also missing Rainbow Pen. I wish you could peek their emblems, you know. You think they have ulti builds? Cause yeah, mine is just a Snow Rabbit auto attack build. Discs, alright. What discs are on mine? Let me check. Level 60 level 60 disc? Crazy. And some stat sticks. Dude, not even the event stat sticks. Wait, what's this? This one was just for notes. Which I think... Don't put discs for notes. I mean... Yeah, don't do supports for notes. It's better to just put 3 event discs in the back. The rankers always make you feel bad. I mean, don't worry too much about the sweaty sweats, okay? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, all you really need to do is get the bare minimum, you know? To get the top 10%, which should be not too hard.
準備ができたら出港していいよ。ただし、私の指示するルートで船を走らせること。
And even if you're really not losing too much, okay? You lose 1 whole pole. Okay, you lose 1 whole pole every 2 weeks if you, for some reason, are not ranking at all.
罰病だ。全員さっさと持ち場につけ。
But yeah, oh wait, before I forget, guys, what the heck have you guys been killing for this? Cause I feel like I'm never starving on these because leveling the skills this far just it costs too much Dora anyway, and it's like I never feel strained for these, you know. I really never feel like any pressure to farm these. Whatever you have less of. Okay, I'm killing the wind one then. I haven't even touched this one. The earth one? I don't have any earth tiers at all. The free gem stuff. We'll kill this one. Oh wait, what is this again? Oh, I forgot what I was fighting for a second. All right, we have the freaking matchboxes as well, as if it was ever a problem to begin with, you know. Oh, wait. I was so brain rotted that I was like doing the Chia dashes for a second. And then I'm like, wait a second, this ain't Chia. And you know, maybe the OT build is not the ideal build to use for killing the weekly boss, huh? Yeah, the boss maps are never a problem, which is nice, you know. Cause there's a lot of other gachas where you get super gated on weekly materials, and yeah, it's annoying. You just leave these on auto. True. I should probably rerun a skill damage build because skill damage for Yuka is really good for auto. Like, you know, I got a lot of comments on my videos that were like, oh, but Yuka OT build, I don't want a menu, I want an auto, which, you know, it's fair, right? It's fair. If I die here, hold on, I'm just letting it run on auto, but if I die here, wait, I'm actually... Yeah, I really need a proper full auto team, because the OT build does not come auto well. You put all the investment into the ult that you don't even get anyway. They killed the voice line spam on build 1. I know, right? It's so unfortunate. In the patch notes, they're like, we optimized the voice lines. Like, come on. That's the whole point to play build 1. Saya! Saya! Like every 2 seconds. It was great. What is this? This is. I mean, it certainly has some skill damage in there. Let's see if this one auto's better. Are my emblems on fire really good? They're looking at best. I mean, one of them's really good, but the rest of them are kind of mid. Why do I feel like this record's even worse? Oh, wait, this is the Chishia record. Yeah, it's just all OT. OT damage, OT crit, and this is the one for skill build. But this, I've been running OT build. And this is the best emblem I probably have. Which still has a lot of room to grow. Like, you could get 15 crits, you can get OT plus 3. So... Guys, wait, hang on. Do we have a new Umbra character tomorrow, or is that later? Cause the patch is like... The patch is like in one day, right? What are my thoughts on the person doing Nanoha versus difficulty 100 Nanoha? Oh wait, someone mirror matched? That's cool. I haven't seen it yet. Oh wait, hold up. Laru was 2 weeks ago, right? So new banner every 3 weeks. Is the Hedons? But then the patches have been 2-week patches, right? Isn't that kind of weird? You know, the entire thing of my math hinged on 2-week patch, and then, you know, I just assumed that every patch would be a new banner. But no, new character has always been 3 weeks, right? So if it's 3 weeks for new character, then you should be able to get a lot more than 60%. Hold up. Hang on. You know what? I'm gonna rerun the numbers right now. I'm curious. So... But if there's a new event, if there's a new patch every 2 weeks... Hang on. So the currency... Hang on. Let me go into the code real fast. The music in the event is really good. I like so much of the Stella Sora music. You know, I didn't really even have this game on my banner. I mean, on my radar. And then when I opened the game for the first time and heard the music, I'm like, hold up. This might be pretty good. Okay. Wait. Okay, so if the banner is every 3 weeks instead of every 2 weeks, that means that you'll have 50% more savings, no? Okay, hold up. Let me re-simulate this. But there's no way this keeps up. There is no way. No, absolutely no way, right? Because you know what happens to the numbers if you get to... I mean, if the currency stays up this much, I mean, it doesn't make sense. It's, This is the current map for the Gacha. The Gacha behaviors. So like here's if you're responsible in the long term, you have like a 60%, 61% chance to obtain the unit, right? And like this is the initial injection of currency. But if I just multiply the currency income by 1.5 because the new banner is every 3 weeks, but the patch schedule is every 2 weeks, then it looks like this. And there's certainly no way you're getting 90% in the long run, right? Certainly not. That would be too much. That would be way too much. Certainly not. Like, I don't know, the patch timings have been kind of what do you call it? Random? What even is this for other games? I don't know, I would have to sim it. You have no point of a comparison? I mean, I guess we don't have a hard comparison, but we have like an anecdotal comparison, right? Because people, like when I ran a Twitter poll, people said like 50%. I know, completely non-scientific, I know, but people's views said 50% or maybe less, you know. And over here in Stella Sora, we get oh, wrong one. We get like 60% as FTP, and then this is if you get the monthly. So for people wondering if the new monthly was worth it, you have like a 12% higher chance to pull every banner, which like a 61 to 73, pretty good odds. Gambler behavior, you go from 47% to 60%. So yeah, what's the monthly versus grand? How much is the grand? But I mean, is there a world where you buy BP and no monthly? I guess so, right? A wish and grand? Okay, hold up. So grand is $9. I mean, not the dollars, but the currency. $12.80. $12.80. Okay. Is this every month, guys? Is this every month? I haven't been paying attention. Do I have a priority buying guide on this in shop and BP? I mean, on every one of my videos, I have a disc calculation thingy. So, like if you look at this, you have the disc values calculated for the teams, like Fuyuka team, Laru team, and you could figure it out with this. Yeah, all of my videos have that, so just check my channel or check my Twitter, Reddit, or whatever. I post it all everywhere, so you should be able to find it there. Okay, so BP is 1280. 1280 every month. Okay. So let me add that to the code. Plus 1280 and 3 tickets. Oh, my bad. Okay, so do you want me to first calc just BP or BP and monthly? Just monthly? I mean, we already have just monthly. Monthly BP both? Both. Okay, so this is the BP. Okay, extremely beautiful code, I know. So this is BP. We'll run this real fast. Oops. Grab these numbers. Responsible BP. So, whoa, that is very bouncy. Wait, wait, hang on. I think I turned the trials down. Yeah, let me turn the trials back up to 1 million. I turned the trials down because I was printing up something else. Debug off 1 million trials. It should be smoother. Give it a second. Okay. 1,000,000 trials. Looks like this. Okay. You always wondered what does it look like if they choose your bias it, making it more likely for you to end up with limited only when you're close to 120. Like, what do you mean? Like, you think the chance goes up when you get higher? Because if they do have like some soft hitting, I don't have that implemented, so I wouldn't be able to see. But how could 1,000,000 trials ever simulate the first luck? Dude, that... Okay, guys, somebody on here commented. Hold up, guys, hold up. Somebody commented... Where is it? Where is it? Statistics don't take into account the... Hang on, wait, let me make this bigger. Statistics don't take into account the worst luck when mobile games get 1,000,000 players. These eventually come. Like, what is... Like, what is this supposed to be talking about? Like, bro, what? What do you mean statistics don't take into account the worst luck? They do. That's why they're called statistics, especially when you do 1,000,000 simulations and then average them. Oh, like, what is this argument? Is this like this argument is like, oh, but technically, if you were the worst unluckiest person in the world, you will never pull on unit, you know, or whatever. Like, what? Like, what does that? What does that have to do with anything, you know? Anyways, those ring knots. Oh, shout out to the info doc for having the pool income counts. I use this a lot. But anyways, here is our responsible baselines. Like, okay, I'm just going to assume you guys want me to run these numbers on responsible behavior. I'm going to assume most of you guys are responsible, right? You know, and only pull when you can guarantee a unit, right? So 61% of banners you can pull on if you're responsible. FTP. If you buy the monthly, 73%. If you buy the battle pass, 66.6%. And if you buy both, hold up. Where is it? Where's the code? Run! Can you ask something out of the current subject? Yeah, sure, what's up? And this will be responsible premium. I'll just write beeping monthly. So if you get both battle pass and monthly, you 75% acquisition long term. This simulation does not take into account any freebies, any erratically given polls. Like, we got a lot of polls, a lot of gifts, login gifts. I didn't count any of those, cause we cannot count those towards like constant income. So this long-term thing is assuming we get 0 gifts or bonus things, and which we totally will get. You started playing a few weeks ago on Love Amber. Is there any news of her getting a new alt? Is she useful after the first levels? So unfortunately, the 4-star vanguards are not too strong in the grand scheme of things, and strictly speaking, from meta perspective, it is better to just use any support as your main that provides buffs to a stronger support than to focus on the main. I don't like it, but that's how it is. Okay, I don't like it either, but yeah. But you know, if don't let that stop you from just playing them anyway. The end game is not strict enough that you need to min-max that hard. What about counting for the 40 permit every 10 rolls? The 3 tickets you get monthly from permit roll is included in the income. Emblems are crap. 600 wasted for nothing. No! And that's why... Hold up. Hang on. Let me grab something. This image, I made a silly little meme to explain how I feel every time I try rolling for emblems. Yep. Just this one, you know? When you're supposed to do anything, you could do anything else with that vigor. You could be getting your level 10 skill that costs $3.4 million, you know? You can be doing anything else, leveling up your discs, or you could gamble, you know? So the supports are actually the most important characters. No, but there are some cases where you have a support as your DPS. Example, like if you have like a Nazuka support, right? And let's say you don't have Nanoha, so it's like, okay, what do? It's like, oh, you don't have Nanoha, that means you play Noya, right? Well, the thing is that like Noya's damage is unfortunately so overshadowed by Nazuka's that it's better to just run someone in the main slot that can provide Nazuka any amount of buff. So in this case, like, where is she? Kanache. She doesn't have much buffs, but she has a non-zero amount, you know. She has some attack buff, you know. She has some damage taken, you know. So no, Nanoha and Nazuka is not a bad idea. I mean, Nanoha can do a good amount of damage. But yeah, unfortunately, you get more damage for less investment by having Kanache versus if you wanted to build Noya, which, you know, I think is unfortunate because I really like the design of a lot of the 4-star vanguards. I think Noya's really fun. Amber's cool as well, you know. Caramel, I freaking love her, but she really does not do much at all. Unfortunately, man, she's so cute though. Like the 4-star vanguards in particular just are very underwhelming. Thanks for introducing you to Stella Sora. You briefly remember that I covered the game Shredded 2 weeks ago and loved it. You put a lot of care into this game and it's pretty generous with all the events and resources. Yeah, right? Like, it gets a lot of hate, especially early on from all the misinformation, but you can tell that they actually do care a lot, you know? What cards are best for laru? Check my video or check my post. I'll put it up on screen for you in case you forgot. Where is it? Laru main, my bad. Okay, now this is Laru DPS, which she does more damage in the support slot than in main. Okay, don't try to run her in main. Unfortunately, for some reason, versatiles they're called versatile, but they don't really do much in like as a DPS in the main slot. And this is Flora main. Because Flora, like if this is your DPS, Flora, like 90% of her cards are buff the main trucker, which doesn't do much good when you want to buff this and this only, okay? Like this is particularly for people who don't have Fuyuka. So all you want to do is buff this. You put this as main because you have more options. You would imagine versatile would be able to do main DPS and support. Like, I get it. I would love to see them as main. I think a lot of the versatiles have unique playstyles as main. I think it's cool, you know, but it's, I mean, part of me is like, it's unfortunate that you can't play them as main that often, you know. Like, dude, when I started this game, I played, like, Mystique is my favorite. And I was like, I like her so much, and I want to play her as main. Oh, unfortunately, she kinda, I don't know, sucks freaking ass at main. which, like, you know, the worst part about that is that she's so cool as main, okay? She's so cool, okay? You tried Chishia main, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it's cool. I think Chishia main is cool, but it's totally not the strongest thing ever. But look at this, look at this. Oh wait, yeah, look at her dashing animation, okay? Like, what do you mean that you can't play this as main? Okay, what do you mean? What a waste, such a waste. Okay, come on. You get to run around on a freaking broom. Yeah, but I mean, the new captain part of me is like, thank God the mains, the versatile sucks ass as main, because that makes my workload a lot less, you know. Another round, I think. Welcome. The best sub disc, prioritize notes or attack. Just stats ticket. Literally just stats ticket. They put so much soul into this game. True. There's a lot of cool little details that I appreciate a lot. What's your skill build for boss flips? Boss flips 1? I haven't tried boss flips 1 with Fuika yet, but I ran just one run on boss flips 2, which has 0 buffs for her, and even as ulti build with 0 buffs, pretty freaking effective. Skill, you do get some skill value in this one, so maybe this one is more worth trying, you know. Iris dodge making her trip and doing damage is your favorite? Yeah, I thought that was really funny. Because it's like, I don't know, like, who was even thinking about playing Iris main? But then she has that little thing. For those who don't know, oh, look at this. So sometimes when you dodge on Iris, where is it? Come on. Or is it when she's sprinting? Is it the sprint or the dodge? She could sometimes just straight up just trip when she's dodging. Oh, did you see that? The freaking body, belly flop, AoE. It's just Irish things, right? I think that's cool. Iris is tripping. She is for real, for real. Does she have to get hit? Maybe that's it. But yeah, little details like that are very cool. I need to finish this. I need to finish this. But I kind of don't want to like sit through the whole story. That'll take too long. Okay, maybe I'll just do that off stream instead. Oh. I mean, I still haven't finished this either. I only did it on day one. Vulnerability, skill nerf, damage increase. Does this already put it on? I forgot. Okay. I mean, we'll just do the bare minimum. Okay. Oh wait, you could do both of them at the same time. Hold up. Okay, there you go. As long as there's no anti-charge, it's fine. Julia's dash is also cool. For those who don't know, she like charges with her sword and shield. I mean, she's dead. Hey. I just realized I'm not hitting the cactus. What am I doing? I want to be done with this task by the time game's done. Oh, by the way, for those who want to be responsible with their vigor, the events are way more efficient at giving Doras than grinding the normal stage for it. So just never do the normal stage for Doras ever. Oh, I don't even have all this. Why am I wasting my energy? So I will do my part and be responsible by drinking all my energy on this. Oh, I'll probably save some because I need to do the other stages. You know, every time she says tyrant, she says Mao. It sounds like she says Mochi. She says Mochi. And I think of like Mochi, like the cat, the Mochi. Okay. Hang on. For those who don't know, for those who need an introduction to the cat, okay. Let me find a good picture. The cat! The squishy cat! This is watching. He powers the stream. Okay. This cat powers the stream. Now you know.
いつもサボ活を応援してくれるお礼にラールさん厳選ツリーをプトン
Why not bring out the 3D mochi? You mean the mochi VTuber model? Maybe later. What else do we have to catch up on? Oh, one pole signal more. Guys, how is your RNG with a permanent banner? For me, I am 30 till pitting on permanent banner. I think 116 pitting on permanent banner feels... it's a little feels bad. But yeah. You have Peppy, you have everyone except Cosette. Insane. I'm missing Nanoha, Jiri, and Nazuna. I still have my selector, but I'm sitting on it, so like, if I get Nazuna, I could take Jiri and have the full ice team, or vice versa. A 65k crystal. Did I buy any pack? No. I am completely FTP. I have all the limited units. Okay. A T3 Chitose with no rerolling. And... completely FTP. No monthly, no battle pass, no... currency... Yeah, I got permanent exchange, always. Always on day one. How did I get Team 3 Chitose? I just sparked. You know, when you spark, you have a... you have a... what is it? A 10%, 10 to 12% chance to get... T3. Okay. Including the chance to get T4 and T5, you know, you have total a 18% chance to get T3, okay, or higher. Yeah, I did 120 on Chitose. I mean, you got so many polls on launch, so why not? You get a lot of polls. What's the best team for fire? Flora, Chishia, Fuyu, or Fuyu, Flora, Laru? Flora, Chishia, Fuyu, Flora. If you're to pick between... if you're to pick between Flora and Chishia, Flora is better. And of course it's better with Laru than without. Streamer luck, yeah, I mean, I've gotten pretty lucky. Is there any disc on the shelf that's good to buy? I mean, there's a lot of good discs. Do I pull for 6? No, never. Don't worry about discs if you're FTPing, okay? They're not even that much better to be worth using your currency. I just want to collect waifus. You think it's 1 in a million rates of lucky? I mean, as of right now, according to my math, okay. If you just full send your polls on every banner, you like about 60% of people will have all 5 characters. Okay, well that being said, 60% of people probably will not have 65,000 gems. But why is the dark team so weak? Cause we don't have like we haven't had like a new limited unit for it yet, so the team is kind of incomplete, and like Caramel Vanguard is kind of just dead weight right now. You shouldn't have hard fitting the disc for the VGM. Hey, if you like the VGM and you like the disc art, more power to you. I have a friend who just they started at Fuyuka banner and they just sent 10 polls on Laru and 10 polls on her disc, and they just hit both of them in 10. Okay, you can definitely just get lucky, and the only polls I spend on disc is from the rebate. So you know what? Like it's a really nice thing, cause you can never care about discs, but slowly get free disc polls anyway. You know. Like I'm already 50 polls into fitting. Wait, did I send a 10 poll into this? Did I? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I it looks like I sent. Actually, no. Those are free. Those are free. Send the 10 poll, I'd win. No, a waste of gems. I am responsible. I will sing it. I would rather sing it for waifus than ever worry about the discs. Like the thing is, like, if you think of like a lot of the other gachas, where the signature weapon is like what? Almost mandatory. It's like 40% damage better than the next alternative, you know. Over here it's like a couple percent, if even. Okay. It does not matter. I'm not gambling. Do not tempt me. I will not. I have very good self-control. Didn't you just tempt me to gamble emblem? I mean, emblem gambling is different. I'm not losing my currency. Like emblem, like there's a point where like rolling emblems is like if your emblems are like bad enough, then rolling it is still value. You know, it's like on average, it's value. So you should probably throw those poles in there anyway. You know. I have to finish the whole story to play the rest of these stages, guys. I heard the friendly one is actually... wait, did some people say that the friendly one is actually hard or what? It's easy? Oh. It has a lot of HP. I mean, I'm sure it's easy if you have like a good build, you know. I guess it's a casual filter though, you know. Cause guys, you would, if you're all here watching, I would imagine that you probably have seen my guides and stuff, and you have know the min-max builds and whatnot, but the average player is probably not really even thinking about what they're picking, you know. So you would be surprised. Don't like there's the like if we were all building the best records we could, getting top 10% might be pretty hard. Okay, But obviously, as of right now, you can kind of just, if you have proper builds, you can just go in there and top 10% easy, you know. But that's the thing, you know, casuals, you know, it's nice that, you know, you can still play and experience everything anyway. What's my highest record? My highest record is actually a 4 science build that I ran laru main. It's 33. That's not to say that the record is good. In fact, the record is ass. Okay. But a high record score does not guarantee the record is stronger. In fact, more often than not, it's the opposite. Okay. Because most of the time, what inflates record score is getting high level harmonies. Like, you see how like there's 2 level 3s, 4 level 2s on this one, right? But look, it's missing 4 points in flame glow. And it only has 1 card maxed for Flora. No foreshadowing verification. Okay. So these records are a lot worse than records that have a lower score but hit all the good potentials. Level 1, level 2 harmonies. Cause a level in harmony is going to give you like effectively maybe 2 to 3% total team damage, if even, and a single level 6 potential is worth at least 10% damage. So priorities, you know, and that's like a low tier potential. But a lot of potentials like are worth, like all the core potentials are worth like 20% or more damage. So if you're missing any of that, you're trolling pretty much, you know. The jump from record 25 to 31 base attack. I mean, I can just show you this. So here is a level 30 record. Okay. If I am to add a completely worthless thing and push the record to 31. Okay. What does 31 start at? $9K, so level 5. You know, I totally optimized this a lot, but oh, there you go. Okay, so this is, look at this total damage change as we flip between. So this is on the level 31 record, 1889, and the level 30 record. I mean, that's a solid 4 or 5%. 1822, 1889, but not enough to like super. It's like, it's a nice boost, but don't like super hardcore and focus on that. Like, ideally you have your cake and eat it too. Ideally you get your good potentials and 31. But the priority should always be the potentials, you know. Like, if you were to just miss a core potential, like, even if you just missed Toy Army in this one, that's minus like 400 mil damage. Pretty insane. Okay. No level 31 record's gonna save you from that. And I really don't like how there's even two element nodes. It's kind of like a slap in the face when you get a ton of the wrong element nodes, you know? And then you try to remedy it slightly by, you know, taking the event that makes you hand over notes for money. And it doesn't even get rid of like any of the freaking off element notes that you were trying to get rid of, probably, you know? You're like, oh, I got 5 fire notes on my I got 5 Umber notes on my fire team, and then you hand over random notes, and it hands over your like 2 Ignis notes instead. Oh, speaking of the spreadsheet, by the way, yeah, I still haven't freaking publicly released it. I'm meaning to, but it's hard to determine when I get it to a good usable place where I'm happy with it, you know? Like, it's kind of a freaking mess. I can't imagine anyone trying to add anything to this with how I have some implementations going. Oh, I added Mystique in here. So the other day. So we have that. Kind of. But yeah, just a slow burn, I guess. Just working on things. I mean, we almost have all the characters at this point. Wait, why did I see it twice? I have double vision. More research for Ascension would be great. No, you know what I think we need? Like, you know how in Uma there are like different scenarios? We totally need like a different version of Ascension, you know? Not just difficulty 8, you know? And not just a higher difficulty, like something with some new refreshing mechanics, you know? Cause like, you know, I think the base Ascension right now is a little rudimentary, you know? Ascension's too easy. Like, I've expressed how I liked difficulty, and you know, when Fuyuka released, I actually ran a build. I did a run with level 40 Fuyuka and level 1 discs, and let me tell you, that was some of the most fun I had. It felt like I was like playing, all of a sudden, like I was like playing like bullet hell souls, like whatever. I would die in a couple hits and I had to dodge everything. And the healing is like one of the only runs where I actually was like down bad for the healing. Because I was literally made of toilet paper and it took me forever to kill things. That was fun. But people say, like when I say I would like difficulty, and some people are like, oh, but this is supposed to be the thing to make the build. This shouldn't be hard, you know. So it's kind of hard to find the proper middle ground. Oh, you know, I never even finished this one. I have to do like this one. This peak content. But this is like the slowest grandma speed ever, okay? Imagine cooking PvP, yeah. Give us like leaderboards for the cooking mini, okay? Is this not the real endgame? Yeah, dude, it's so slow I cannot, okay? I'm struggling here. I like the mini games as well. Like I know this is a rerun, but I think, like, overall, you can tell that there's like a lot more effort put into this event than like a lot of like, you know, cookie cutter events and a lot of other games I've played, you know. It's short, it's fun, it's well polished, you know. You really like the tower defense minigame. Oops. Yeah, me too, dude. That was too high quality for it to just be a one-time thing, you know. Now here's the question. Can I click the Kraken in between... Actually, hang on. In between sets. Okay. Ease... Arknights and Stella Sora. True! Oops. Oops. It's fine. We're fine. I missed 4 times. Because I wasn't paying attention to the order. We gotta pull it back. Oh. My bad. I just didn't click at all. Have I tried Arknights? No, I have not. I heard a lot of good things about it though. Is that enough or do I need to do more? Yeah, it surely is enough, right? It feels like my kind of game. Well, I mean, we have Endfield soon, but Endfield is just, you know, it's going to just be open world or whatever again, right? I mean, is it? I've played Endfield beta like 3 times, and Endfield is coming out like later this month, right? It's a factory game. The original, right? Like, I heard that they're toning down, like, the factory stuff, too. Because they're going for, like, normie appeal in Enfield, kind of. Which is weird, right? I mean, we'll see how it turns out. I'm kind of curious. Hey, Bob Sensei. That would be lame, yeah, it would be lame. Like, they've, you know, the Endfield, it started off being, like, more tactical combat you couldn't even dodge. And then they made it into, they changed it to be, more action-focused, which is, like, you know... I don't know, there's already a bajillion open world, you know, a Genshin clone, open world gachas, and they're all so... I feel like we've seen enough at this point, right? When you appeal to everyone, you appeal to no one yet. True. So... yeah, and like I played the last beta, and you know one thing that kind of caught me by surprise, like with the new way they handled like character skills, because in when you think of open world gachas, like so Genshin with the whole, you know, you swap the characters in place, and which just devolves into press your skill swap, press your skill on ult swap, press your skill on ult swap, go to your main DPS, you know. And then like in MUA, it's like a little more involved. You go to one character, 1, 2, 3, and go to the next character, 1, 2, 3, go to the next character, and then main DPS. And yes, there's quick swap, but like the main formula formula boils down to that, right? So, but in Enfield, they have a different formula, and the difference is that all the characters share the same resource for the skill. So, you could technically use the same character and use their skill 3 times. Okay, so you don't have to go this character skill, then this character skill, then this character skill, and you know. But so I was thinking, I'm like, oh well, that's how they make it so you don't just, you know, swap skill, swap skill, like that's smart. But then for some reason, okay, this caught me by surprise. You could still swap in that game. I feel like they should just remove it. Like, I don't even know why. You can still swap in that. I think it's just extra. I don't know. I totally have to play more to know, but that's just my impression. So we'll see when it actually comes out. Okay, anyways, I think I will I think I'll wrap things up for now. I would love to do the rest of the story, but dude, this chair, it's so bad. It's so bad. I hate it, guys. My butt is so freaking sore from sitting on this hard ass chair, and I need to freaking get up and walk around and stuff. Okay, I almost didn't stream because of this crappy chair. So I'm totally I'm done. I'm so done, dude. This chair sucks. Plastic cheap ass owning chair. I will wrap this up off screen and let's find somewhere to read out to. Oh right, a 0 for me. I am. That is one I'm definitely looking forward to. For no reason other than the characters look cute. Okay. I'm not really I never played Power World, so I don't I'm not too like inclined to like be excited for like the gameplay or whatever because I haven't experienced like Power World or whatever, but it's just they have cute characters. Yeah. Anyways, okay, let's raid out to shopping. Here's a copy pasta raid message, and I will catch you all next time. So there's a patch in like what, 2 days? 1 day, 1.5. Maybe I'll see you guys again then. Maybe I'll get a new chair by then. Dude, because this chair is unplayable. Wait, it's Sunday? What the F? I thought today was like Wednesday. Oh. Okay, anyways. Dude, I'm so out of touch with time. Anyways. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye! Ow. Get scammed! The two extra barrages after I already went to the end screen. Get freaking scammed.